What's up, man? You good? How'd you enjoy your doubleheader of Monday Night Football?
I want it every week. Give
Yeah.
us double header Monday
Oh.
every week. I'm surprised we don't already have it. And by the time, and I've said this before, but please bear with me in the event you haven't heard it before or you have forgotten. When we get to the point where the same technology that is in the garage, is it the garage? It would be the attic above my garage. That's what it is. The attic above my garage. Got it right. I understand how my house was constructed, which allows me to communicate in real time with Chris Sims, who is 700 or 500 or some 100 miles away in Connecticut. By the time that is in our homes and allows instantaneous transfer of visual and sound from game sites to our homes or to our phones or to our tablets or wherever we are, and that technology is out there as evidenced by the fact that it's happening right now between Chris and me.
Yes.
That's when there will be maximum windows, because that's when I was telling my son and one of his friends about it last night. We were watching the game down in our barn. That's when we'll be watching the game and we'll have our phones and we'll have the opportunity to bet $1 or $2, I don't know, whatever amount that we responsibly would like to wager on the next play, the outcome of the next play, whether the next play is a run or a pass, whether or not they get the first down, whether or not the field goal is good. It's going to basically turn football into a casino.
Yeah,
And
100%.
it's going to be in every home, and it's going to be on every phone. And the way to maximize that casino experience is to maximize the number of windows in which the games occur. 2 on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. The only days that are off limits are Friday and Saturday for now, because those are in place to protect high school and college football as part of the trade-off that allowed the NFL to have an antitrust exemption when they sell their rights to all of the networks. You don't get to buy just the Cowboys. You got to buy all of them, even the teams you'd rather not have on your network. Not that I will name any of those teams, but any given year, you know who they are, and they know who they are. So, yeah, a doubleheader Monday is coming, I think. Tuesday, as a regular course, is coming. Wednesday is in play. The challenge becomes scheduling, but the money will drive the solution.
I would hope so. I mean, I hope it doesn't water down the sport. I know there's some people that feel like, oh, man, I like the tease of the week, right? You get, Monday night, okay, you go a few days, you wait till Thursday, you go a few more days, and you wait for the Sunday explosion of all those games. But I'm like you. I'd rather be able to digest them all a little bit better than 7 games at the 1 p.m. hour. I enjoyed it last night. It was great to be able to, sit down at 5 p.m. and be like, all right, going to sit here, watch some ball. Kids are around doing homework, whatever else. Wife's cooking some dinner, and you're watching a game. I mean, it's not bad. I'm looking forward to that tonight, too. I'm actually disappointed that both games are on at the same time. I want to go why? What the hell? These games weren't going to be on at the same time on Sunday. Why are they on the same time now? I guess that they want to maximize viewership and people who can get to the stadium. But I'm with you, Mike. I like it. I think it's all going there. You're right. Betting, the games are open casino as is. It's only going to continue to grow, and it's something to look forward to. I will be in total favor of it.
Yeah, when you see what they are trying to do at the various stadiums where there will be sports betting there and there'll be from your seat in-game betting, that's what they want to try to bring into every single home. And it's just a matter of getting the technology to that point. And they're working on it. And there's a tremendous financial incentive to work on it. And it isn't critical until there's a critical mass of states that have legalized it, and they're getting there faster and faster. I don't know, it's north of 25 right now, and some big states are online to eventually, make it happen. And that's when it will change dramatically. It'll be more dramatic, I think, than what fantasy football did to the way that you view the NFL. Because a lot of people didn't like fantasy football at first because it screwed up rooting interests, but it made you interested in a lot more games than the ones you used to be interested in.
Right.
Before fantasy football, you had a favorite team, because why would you follow the sport if you didn't?
Right.
You had your favorite team, and you watched their games. You were interested in their games, and you were interested in select games involving their division rivals, or if you're in a wild card chase, somebody else, or if there was some team out there that you really hated, like the Cowboys, which is one of the reasons why the Cowboys they have a great following and they have a great anti-following as well.
Yeah.
We want to see the Cowboys lose. There's as many people, not as many, I don't know what the numbers are, but there's a lot of people that want to root against them.
Right.
Back in the 70s and 80s, there were a lot of people who wanted to root against the Cowboys, loved to see them lose, and people tuned in for their games. Now it changed with fantasy football, and it's going to change even more because it's not going to matter who's playing. You could have Jaguars-Texans on tonight. If you had the ability to sit there and wager on the outcomes of games, and you think, oh, I got an idea. Everybody's got a system. Everybody's got an idea about how they're going to make a little money. Hey, I'm going to have some fun here in this game. Hey, you know what? I otherwise wouldn't care about this game, but I'm gonna settle in with my phone, and I'm gonna, I got $50 budgeted, and over the course of the 3 hours, I'm gonna have a little fun and see if I can turn that 50 into 70 or 70 into 100 or 100 into 150, whatever the case may be. Again, do it responsibly. Everybody understands how much money they have that they can use on a discretionary basis, and within the confines of that, there will be opportunities to spend and to lose your money. Because, again, this is all premised on the presumption by those offering up the wagering opportunities that over time the house will win, because the house always does. But people keep playing because, number one, they enjoy it. Number two, the losses come a little bit slowly. And, I remember last year when I downloaded one of the apps and started playing blackjack. I mean, I eventually lost it all. But, the amount of time that it took me to lose it all, I was entertained.
Yeah, it was worth it to you as long as you're not, as long as you're not, losing the house or losing the family jewels or anything like that. I get you. You're right. You just got to do it responsible. Kind of
either kind.
Either kind. It's dangerous. You don't want to lose either one.
You don't want to get yourself into a Los Angeles Lakers situation. That's for sure.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.